Hey everybody, Alex here, and welcome to another edition of Momentum Charting. If you are new, welcome to the channel. Please do me a quick favor, take 1 second, jump down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Those are the only two ways to ensure that you are going to get all the important updates coming over the next couple of weeks. I have on SPCE, Virgin Galactic. You're not going to want to miss any of them. Subscribe down below. Thank you for that. Let's dive into the chart of space. And guys, I do believe that we do indeed have some bearishness still to work out in space before we start heading higher, and I am going to lay out the evidence for that in the next couple minutes here for you. So I'm here on the 1 hour chart in TradingView. I can clearly see that we have a level of support right here around $29.95, $30, right in that range. But I believe there is a strong chance that we do breach that to the downside in the next week or so of trading, and I'm going to show you exactly why. First of all, the alignment of the 200 and 50 period moving averages still strong to the downside. Now, while that in and of itself I don't use necessarily as a strong indication of continued moving downward prices. It's just a piece of the puzzle to look forward to. And you can see here the 50 clearly closed below the 200 and both still pressing down, creating some bearish pressure on space. And then importantly here, I am on the 1 hour momentum chart, which we always do like to look at. And until we cross to the upside of this negative divergence in momentum, and we are still down here in the negative area of momentum, there is going to be downward pressure in the stock, guys. We need to pull back to, we need to cross this area of resistance, and we need to cross the zero line here in creating a series of higher lows and higher highs in order for space to start gaining positive price momentum back to the upside. So that's our goal here, is to cross back above this zero line and get out of this bearish zone of momentum for space. So those are the two first things. Third, I want to show you this 4 hour momentum. Okay, so we have been working down ever since the highs here, 55.28 on June 25th, and consecutively working down. And this is not a great alignment. We have not, as of yet, since the top tick here of momentum on July 9th, we have not had one 4 hour momentum bubble, as you can clearly see here, that has moved up. They have all been consecutive series of down, and we have just now rolled to the downside again on the 4 hour momentum, and obviously on the daily here you can see that it's going to be still straight to the downside. So to me, judging by momentum on the daily, the 4 hour, this all to me appears to be a continued bearish action in space, and levels to watch for before I show you the smaller time frame chart and some more bearish indicators. Let's open this up here. I believe that we've got one important area here to watch, like I said, was right here, the support at around $30, so we're going to want to watch that closely. And then below that, looks to me like your next potential strong level of support is here at 23.82. And then lastly, the lows from earlier in May. I think this will represent also a strong level of support, but that's all the way down here at 15.10. So if we were to breach this $30 zone, I think there are potentially some, potentially 20% at a minimum to work off on negative price action from where we're sitting at today. So bearish price action to me still in the works. We have some things we need to work out in space still in order for us to continue prices moving back to the upside. And again, the 1 hour, 4 hour momentum still appear to be bearish, although on the 1 hour we are trying our best here to start breaking back to the upside, working off some of this negative divergence that's developed. But once again here on the 1 hour we are still headed down, and then that 4 hour momentum also clearly rolled back down to the downside. The configuration of this right now is not that great still, so be careful here on space right now. And then let's tick over here to the this smaller time frame chart. You can see here prices gapped up strong from June 24th and created this huge buying frenzy here, which topped out around June 25th, and we have just kind of been churning back and forth since then. But we created a strong level of support here at 43.17 and broke that to the downside here on July 21st. So this strong level of support broke to the downside, and you can this is a very clear level of overhead resistance here, in my opinion, that was created from this ugly bearish downtrending price action on the 8th of July and 9th of July. We broke down through this level of support at around 43, and then we continued down and even broke this level of support here at $34 and have created a pretty ugly bearish scenario here right now. And then again today we had this temporary support here at price points 6 in the morning on the 19th of July, then 20th of July, and then 22nd of July, and have breached that back to the downside again. Okay, so we just want to be really careful here, guys, over the next week of trading, and make sure that well, again, to continue that bullish action to the upside, we do need to breach this downtrending line of support. We need to get back above this 34 level to start building up positive price action to the upside, and very importantly, start getting a bullish alignment in this 4 hour and 1 hour momentum back to the upside. And this is not looking that great here. Let's go over to the 10-minute. I do want to show you this. Yeah, the MACD here, you can clearly see still pointing straight down. Okay, and then also here on the 3-minute, this was kind of ugly today. We were working up here slowly still on the MACD, but breached towards the end of the day, breached that to the downside. So this could potentially indicate further bearish activity in space. So I've got about 4 or 5 strong pieces of evidence here, guys, that we are going to continue with the downward pressure on space over the next few trading sessions. Yeah, so yeah, pay attention to this 34 level. If we can break this to the upside, I do believe that's going to start the repair process on space. We want to watch that, and we also want to closely watch this 1 hour and 4 hour negative momentum that have built. And on the 1 hour momentum here, we definitely want to clear this downward resistance here and start getting back above this zero line, creating a series of higher lows and higher highs in order for space to start carrying prices back to the upside. So most of the things I'm looking at least in the short term here on space, looking a little bit bearish, but there's always hope, guys. I'm going to be continuing with my updates on a daily and weekly basis on space. You are not going to want to miss any of them. So please go ahead, go down below, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. That's the only way you are going to make sure you get continued updates on space. I'm going to be watching all the momentum indicators all the trend lines and all the levels of support for a possible bounce back to the upside. You are not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned here to Momentum Charting. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I will see you guys all very soon in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye for now.